Hi there, this is Pranav from DBS Diary. I hope you are doing great. Good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on the geographic location. So, in today's session, we are going to talk about replication topic itself, but then we will see how do we use DSI command convert. Then we will also see how to see the commands in the replication error log. So, when you issue a command at the ASC, right, so that goes to replication server. So, from your primary it goes to rep server using through rep agent, right. So, we have one option which we can enable, and then we can see the command exactly what is going to be executed on the target server. Okay. So, as you know, I have got one source and 3 target server. RepDB is the source, and I have got 3 target, which is RepDB, which is something which I initialized. You can refer to my previous video wherein I have explained all that. And then I have 2 more database, one is target DB and one is dump underscore marker DB. So, these two I had initialized using dump marker, not like from the scratch. Okay. So, we are going to see all these things, and then how do we actually convert, what is the usage of that, and then we will also see why having primary key on the primary server or on the source server is so important. If it's not primary key, maybe unique key or anything which signifies that, and then how the command converts from ASC to rep server. So, in this session we are going to talk and see how the update command it actually translates into the command, and how it is printed at the replication error log, how to enable that and how to disable it. And just keep in mind or be aware that this should not be turned on in your production environment. If you do that, replication error log will feel like crazy and you will not be able to change it fast, and then your error log will become very big in size. So, this is something which you should do in non-prod server, and for testing or for finding out the issue. Okay, should not be used the first hand tool to find out or to figure out the issue. Okay. So, let us get it rolling. Let me start the recording. Okay. So, as you know, my lab is there. Let me log in here. So, I have 2 sessions open, one is for the ASC and one is for the replication server. Okay. So, let us go to ASC 1. So, first thing that we will do is we will see what all things we have in terms of replication definition. Okay. So, let us go and see here. So, let us do connect and rs underscore help db rep, as you know, is the command for finding out the replication definition, properties and other things. Okay. So, DDL is enabled, system table is enabled, replication table is enabled. So, all of them are all here. So, I do not see anything needs to be modified here. Okay. So, other thing that I wanted to talk about. So, in the previous session we talked about, you can refer to that, when we were having row count validation, right. So, how did we turn it off, and then what are properties we have. So, one of the attribute or one of the property that we have changed, but then what are properties we have and what are the values of that, right. So, you can find that out using this command. So, there are multiple attributes and their level or their scopes, like we have system tables, right. Some of them are at master database, some of them are at user database, then there are some configurations, right. So, likewise at the server level we have some configuration, and then we have some configuration at the connection level. Okay. So, this one, I will show you both. So, disconnect. So, you can do admin config, and this is at the server level. So, you do that and you see 276 rows are affected. You can copy them all into Notepad++ and you can find it out. So, there are again some of them static and some of them dynamic. Okay. So, you can see it is clearly mentioned restart not required, and in some case you will see restart is required. So, connection or route restart required. So, likewise you can see multiple things which is appearing here, restart required, right. So, we have different kind of configurations at the server level, and then we make use of them for improving the performance or performing the throughput of the replication server. So, suppose you have one replication server which is responsible to replicate data from multiple source to multiple source. So, you have multiple replication definition and also has got multiple targets, right, subscription. So and you have really high data volume, high volume of transaction. So in those cases we have to see few parameters which is really helpful in expediting the throughput, or taking data from source and immediately transferring to outbound queue, from inbound to outbound, and then things will be faster. If it is default values and all, that may not be that much fast. Okay. So this was at the server level, admin config. Next one is for the connection level. So let me show you that also. Okay. So connection ASC2 RepDB. So this is at the first level, and then you have different level, next level, and the one that we had seen. So the DSI command convert is what we are going to see now, and how do we really make use of that. So we talked about the row count validation, right? So let's find that row count validation. So right now it is off. Okay, so it's not doing row count validation right now. So what we'll do is we will run this command and we will set it on. Okay, so that should do it. Yeah, so now it is on. It was off before. Okay, so that's how it works. So likewise you can check the property of other connection also, how it actually works. So what we'll do now, we'll turn this on for the other one also, which is target DB, the one that we had modified in the previous session. Okay, it is modified. So now we will start the session, the actual thing, like how it works, and that we are going to see now. Let me see. Okay, replicate table is not required because we have already seen the replication definition. It is already enabled right now. So this is the command that we actually use to enable printing of the command in the replication error log. So before that, let me do one thing. Let us update something and we will see how the error log looks like. So this is your error log. Okay, so right now there is nothing here. Let's do some update, insert, something like that, and then see how it works. So we have select star from I think test table is there, which has got only one value. Yes, so update test set id is equal to 40. So we have test table which we have updated now. So now let's go to target and see, select star from test. This should be 40 now. It didn't update. Okay, so maybe something wrong with the replication. Let us check that. Yeah, so it is shut down. So what is the issue? Let us see. So it is row count validation. So it should impact 0 rows, but it should the command impacted 0 rows, but it should impact 1 row. That's why it failed. Okay, so it is something which we wanted to show, and then something else is coming. So that's good. So this is really enabled right now. So which means the value on the target was actually not the same what was there on the source server. Okay, so we can fix that. So before it was 50, now we need to update to 40, and on the target you see it is 100. Okay, so select db underscore name repdb. So let us update this value, update test set id is equal to 50, right? Yes, 50 is equal to 50. This is one way to fix it. The other way to fix it fixes you can change the row count validation. I mean you can turn it off, and then it will not validate, and it will do that. There is one more way that we are going to talk about. That is when you do update, and then you can do the DSI command convert from update to delete and insert. So what it will do is it will delete the row, target row at target server, and then it will insert everything. Okay, so we will see that as well. So now this is done for the repdb. Now let's go ahead and check the thing. Admin who is down. So this is good that we can see multiple things, right? So now we have done the change. So let's resume the connection to ASC2.repdb, and this should work now. Let us see, it is started. So now only 2 threads will be down. Admin who is down. So target DB, right? Now let's go ahead and do the update that to target DB to D2 none. So it will not do any delete command. Okay. So now suspend connection to AC2 dot target DB, right? Yes. Now resume connection to AC2 dot target DB. Done. Admin who is down. Okay, nothing is down right now. So now what we'll do is we'll go to the source server. This is the source server, and we'll take some other table. Okay, because this one is having different setting, but that's different database, the MongoDB. But let's take something else. Unique. Okay, 19. So I think this should be matching. Test underscore unique. Yes, it's matching. I think 564 India. Okay, so what we'll do now is on the source server we'll delete the ID is equal to 19. Okay, and then see how it works. This is source. So delete from test underscore unique where ID is equal to 19. One row affected. So now if you do select star from test underscore unique, how it looks like. So now 19 is not there. Okay. So what we have done the change. So let's go to see. Let's go and see the replication server now. Any thread is down. Let's see that. Admin who is down. Okay. No thread is down. Let's see the error log now. Okay. So connection. Delete from this one. So you see rep DB dump marker DB target DB is not there. Why? Because we have done the this one DSI command convert, right? That we have seen that this should not be deleted. So now if we go to the target server star from test underscore unique where ID is equal to 19, right? This record does not exist because we are in the which database? We are in the dump marker DB. Now let us do that. Select star from target DB dot test underscore unique where ID is equal to 19 and this record should exist. If you do that for other database, select star from dump marker DB. We already saw rep DB dot test underscore unique